In this special edition of DIY to the Rescue, we head to New Orleans.
If I want to say the truth about my life, it's been hell.
Marion Camp is a 78-year-old grandmother and lifelong resident whose house was devastated by Hurricane Katrina. Then, to make matters worse, she was swindled by the contractor she'd hired to repair her house.
Looking at my house, it hurt me. It hurt me to see it.
Her story came to us from none other than Dr. Phil McGraw.
I thought it was a perfect mesh between what we wanted to do and who DIY Network is.
And it looks like we are going to have to tear the whole house down.
This is a tremendous rescue. It's a sensational rescue.
For someone who's been out of a home for a year. Now, together with a team of world-class contractors, we're rebuilding her entire house.
I thought that we were in the wrong house. Oh, goodness gracious.
Back at Marion's house, we're taking steps to hurricane-proof the house during reconstruction.
Well, since the devastation here of Hurricane Katrina, New Orleans has adopted many codes. This is one of them. This here is a hurricane strap. It's used to connect this bearer to the walls. Because, see, so far there's a concrete footing. There's this huge bolt that goes from the concrete footing up through these blocks into this bearer. Now, we need to connect that bearer to the walls.
While I handle one side of the house, Amy tackles the other.
This vinyl siding here is the final skin to the exterior of Marion's house. Now, if you remember from the before pictures, some of the vinyl siding blew clean off in the storm. We're being extra careful to nail into each one of these studs, so hopefully that won't happen again. Okay, so I'm at the very front of the roof, the part that's over the porch, and this section right here where it slopes down like a pyramid, that's called the hip. So I'm getting these last rafters in. They're called hip rafters, and I'm just trying to stay ahead of Carl.
And to keep Marion 100% dry, I'm following Amy with some half-inch plywood sheathing, some felt paper in preparation for the shingles.
Okay, so I'm on the roof, and I'm working with Benny, one of the contractors, and he is telling me all of these crazy stories about things that he's seen, you know, the devastation.
In Mississippi, there was a lady up there, and her husband was sitting on these steps, and that's all that was left of their house.
Just the steps?
And they were sitting there just crying, and it'll always be in my memory.
And you could see the compassion in his face. It was just really heartbreaking and heartwarming at the same time.
There's a beautiful strength and resiliency about our people. They see the work, I mean, each in their own fashion. They're picking up the pieces, and they're making life happen again.
The basic form of Marion's house is in place, but there's still a lot of work to be done before she can call it home. There's still drywall, electric, insulation, and painting, painting, painting. We'll fill the house with new appliances, new cabinets, and even new furniture. Finally, Marion will get a New Orleans-style ride through her neighborhood as we take her on a long-awaited journey home. And the biggest moment of all, she'll walk through her new front door for the very first time.
Oh, God!
See you next time on DIY to the Rescue.
Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all didn't see it.
That's
You didn't see it. You just said it's nice. You didn't see this. I could just squeeze you out.
I'll take a squeeze.
Good.
I'll take a hug.